I was shocked to see Warframe manage to easily pull over 60,000 concurrent peak on Steam, and the craziest part is that it's not even Steam exclusive, meaning there are way more people. I mean, if you play MMOs, who hasn't heard of Warframe? I always knew it was relatively popular, but I had no idea it was that popular. Guys, maintaining 60,000 concurrent just on Steam is a lot, so I had to check it out. Warframe is a free-to-play action RPG shooter developed by Digital Extremes. I've always heard conflicting opinions on whether or not this game was an MMO, but from what I could gather from my limited playing time and research, this does not really fit my personal definition of a traditional MMO. Warframe feels much more in line with ARPGs in terms of game structure, where there's a lot more solo play, smaller scale multiplayer, big emphasis on building out your character, and just a bunch of killing shit with your build. First Descendant comes to mind when thinking about comparable games. Definitely a looter shooter. Speaking of comparison, Destiny 2 is always a title that comes up when talking about Warframe. I find it kind of funny that there's some friction between the two communities, but in terms of actual gameplay comparisons, when I asked my chat about what they have to offer, I learned that Destiny 2 delivers you raids and pinnacle fights, whereas Warframe is more like an ARPG endgame loop where you just put builds together that allow you to blast better and faster. There are obviously a lot more comparisons to be made, but those are the two that stood out to me the most, and well, I don't want to make this video be a comparison between the two. So with that said, here's my live first impressions highlight with my live recap at the end. Choose your Warframe. For those of you just joining the stream, we're going to be checking out Warframe for the first time. I know, crazy, I've never played this game before. First things first, I heard this game has a fantastic community, and that's one of the main reasons why I was interested in the game. I think the community that you're playing with is pretty important. All my friends have said that this is a goated game. Obviously there is some negative criticism surrounding the game as well, but for the most part I've heard it's actually really fun. What is this? Choose your Warframe. Excalibur, Mag, and Volt. Excalibur epitomizes the warrior spirit. His master swordsmanship deals high damage. He is the embodiment of martial excellence. Slash dash. Well, that's pretty sick. Radial blind. Radial javelin. Exalted blade. Summon a sword of pure light and immense power. Interesting. Okay, let's look at Mag. Take down your enemies with magnetic force. Mag alters magnetic fields to provide crowd control and strip enemy defenses. Few can resist her attraction. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, definitely not her, by the way. I can just tell this is not my style. Looks like it's got a lot of utility. Volt. Electricity flows through Volt. His attacks deal high damage. Enemies will be shocked. Speed. Volt and his allies receive a brief movement speed. This character so far kind of reminds me of Bunny from First Descendant. I don't know. I feel like Excalibur sounds more... Excalibur uses a sword. The choice here is all about what abilities you want. Okay, so I could play the same exact build on Excalibur as I could with Volt. I'm kind of leaning towards Excal. All right, let's hit confirm. We're going to go Excal, boys. Use your one to slash dash. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, man. Wait, there's no cooldown on that? Is there no cooldown on this? Ain't no way there's no cooldown on this. This is insane if that's true. Oh, man. I immediately get the appeal of the combat in this game. That feels really good out the gate. Man, the graphics look good, though. Look real good. Oh, man. Holy shit. The movement is... I'm gonna have to get used to this movement, but the movement is pretty cool. Hold crouch and spacebar for the bullet jump. Okay. Ah. Okay, what is this? Pick this up. What is this? Oh, bow and arrow? Ooh, or this. Ooh, what should we go with? Let's try bow and arrow, yeah? I'm a bow and arrow master. Oh my gosh! Is that ping, or am I just terrible at the game? I swear to God, I used to be good at aiming, man. Not so much. Not so much anymore. All right, so I think we're ready for our first impressions review. What do you guys think? We beat the game. We're actually done. We just cleared the hardest raid in the game. What is this? This is all the loot that I got, I'm assuming, maybe. Look at this guy down here on the bottom left. That destroyable on the bottom left chat. He says, how do you play this game? It's literally me. God, that skill feels so good. Trying to get this. Oh, that feels so good, bro. This area is heavily fortified. Survey the area and proceed with caution. Ain't no caution. What do you mean caution? Fuck caution.
I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger.
I need to literally kill everything. No. Oh, I could wall jump. That's pretty cool. My frame rate is insane in this game. Why is my frame rate so goddamn high? When you guys play multiplayer, do you get high frames? Is the performance in this game just insane? What's the deal? Oh. Wait. Fuck, dude. This looks... God damn, this looks pretty good. Holy shit. Wait. Am I seeing things? Or is it... This looks a lot better. Dude, I can't wait till I get some... Can I get some, like, crazy energy build and just permanently do that little ninja dash thing? Yes? Oh, that's gonna be sick. Where am I going? Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm just zipping around. I'm just zipping around, man. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm just running around the fucking goddamn world, not having a care. Like, I feel like a kid at a goddamn playground, man. Just... It's like, I feel like a kid that's got rollerblades for the first time, only on roids. I could care less where the hell the quest objective is. Dude, all this fun. Dude, I'm 100% just gonna play melee. Dude, I love this. This is fantastic. This movement is so cool. It's so good. Dude, if I'm ever gonna play like a looter shooter, being able to play, like, I feel like melee definitely works. Like, that is so satisfying, that melee there. Dude, moving fast is just fun. I don't know what else to say. Moving fast is just fun. Hey, like, some of the map design is just completely pointless, right? Like, stealth through this and stuff like that, but I think the fact that movement is so insanely fast and fun, it just makes up for it. I mean, how could you not like melee here, man? I love this little one ability, and I just want to use that for everything. I do think it's better that they don't lock you into a cutscene while going through this dialogue. Forced story narration usually isn't the best, but you don't feel as forced so far. Well, from what I've experienced, I don't really feel super forced to listen to all the dialogue because I can do other things and move around while it's playing. I think that's a better way to force lore onto a player, if that's the intent. I'm starting to zoom, boys. Boys, starting to zoom. It's like playing an FPS. It does kind of feel like COD speed. Call of Duty speed? Yes, it actually does. Max volt speed boosted. Oh, shit. I mean, it's already fast. You're telling me it gets like way faster? Wait, how old is this game, chat? 12 years? Bro, this game was out longer than some of you guys in my chat. Some of you guys in my chat, you guys are probably swimming in your daddy's nutsack when this game came out. That's crazy. Community is actually good in this game. Also, I'm pretty sure most of us here can help with no hassle. I mentioned this earlier. One of the biggest things that turned me on to trying this game was that I heard the community is like very helpful and very positive, I guess, except for when it comes to Destiny. Apparently there's a little bit of friction there. Interesting to see a new player now that the game is old. Yeah, I've never actually played Warframe, man. I'm absolutely hooked on this movement though. Fortuna. What is this? Foreclosures, fixed interest rate, variable rate. What the hell? I like that. What is this world? Holy shit, dude. This color scheme. Dude, this color scheme matches my stream color scheme. God damn. What a gorgeous looking area. Oh, we hit our first FPS spike. Lag spike. Gee. Oh, shit. Yeah, that went. Oh, that did not feel good. Oh, my little performance. We're right back to 300 plus FPS all of a sudden. Jesus. You look at the back of your frame's head, there's a smiley face.
Too late.
Oh, you're right.
No choice.
Wait.
You got
I can't unsee that. Why would you tell me that? Is that deliberate? Why would you tell me that? Just ruined my experience with Warframe. All right, listen. Guys, I think this is a good place to stop today. Here's my initial take with the game. Combat is amazing. The combat is amazing, and the combat is amazing. Combat including movement. Really, really good. Soulframe also was really good. That's pre-alpha, but Warframe I can see. I think after experiencing Soulframe's initial playthrough and Warframe for a couple hours, I think this team that's developing this game, I think Digital Extremes has done a fantastic job with both their games. I don't know if there's any other games they've developed, but these two games, the combat is just really good. I don't obviously know what the end game loop is like. I heard it's really grindy. Zooming around the map is just insanely fun at first. Maybe it gets boring later, maybe it doesn't. But I don't know, man. My first couple hours, I just had fun zooming around. I didn't even care about getting lost. It didn't matter because I could just zoom around. And as someone that enjoys playing like a Genji or some kind of like melee samurai sword wielding class, this was really fun. I got to just zoom around, use my melee abilities, go from mob to mob, and it was fun. It was fun. I hear there's a lot of emphasis, there's a big emphasis on build making at the end game, which sounds very intriguing to me. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing much I can say after only playing the game for 2 hours, right? All I can say is, yeah, I had fun in the first 2 hours, and a lot of that fun came from just being able to zoom around. Once I learned how to do the movement combo that you guys were teaching me, it just became instantly more fun. Now, when I first entered the game, obviously I didn't know the movement combo. It felt good even then. But then when I learned how to do the movement combo on top of it, dude, just going from point A to point B was a lot of fun. And I think that's something to be highlighted, if that makes sense, you know? Story, yeah, you guys are saying the story is really good. The music is incredible, fantastic. The graphics look really good, and the performance for the graphics look really, I mean, look at, I'm literally in town. You can see the FPS down here. I'm running on 300, 400 frames per second. When I'm in the map, it was like over 200. Never really dropped below 200. I was in that little elevator. That was the only time I experienced a little bit of lag. But yeah, I mean, a transitional scene that lags is really not a big deal. So yeah, I don't think there's much I can add to this other than definitely looking forward to playing some more. We'll see how it goes.